Hello there, inferior Earthlings. My name is Invader LUP, and I am the greatest Urkin ever. But we're not here to talk about me for this video. I am here to talk about Invader Zim, the second greatest invader. Oh boy, boss, are you gonna talk about Zim? Go away, Tur. No, Tur. You don't get to be in this one, Tur. But I want it. No, Tur. No, you don't get to be in this one, Tur. Now shut up. Go away, Tur. Okay, boss. Okay. Anyways, so apparently some Earthlings, some humans, some Smeeble humans decided to make movies and a show and a comic series about our second greatest invader in the Urkin Armada, in the Urkin Empire, Invader Zim and his robot Gur. And Invader Zim Enter the Florpus, which is this movie, retells the tale of that time where Zim realized that the almighty tallest weren't going to come to Earth. And it's honestly kind of stupid. Why would the tallest do this to Zim? Why would they send him on a mission that had no importance? It's very interesting. I'm questioning the tallest about this. But anyways, it's very interesting movie. Zim gets really depressed. There's his human nemesis Dib. What a foolish name. And that one's human sister Gaz, Gazleen, whatever. And they do stuff. But I won't spoil the movie because I don't know. It's a good question. But yeah. So I'm going to talk about how I like the story. The story was good. I watched some of that Invader Zim show. I've heard of Zim's countless adventures. It's very similar to all that. And this time he was so close to invading the Earth, but he just failed because of the foolish Dib human. But that doesn't matter. It's apparently for our entertainment that the human wins Earth propaganda. Anyways, yeah, so I'd rate the story, I'd rate that a solid 10 out of 10. Next up, I'm actually not sure what I'm going to talk about, so while I'm going to think about that, Tur, yeah, boss! I need you to do something. Well, I think. Oh, okay, boss! Okay, that's enough, Tur. No, Tur, go away. Stop it. You can shut up now. Okay, boss, I'm gonna go. That was interesting. Very, strange. But anyways, yeah, I figured out what I'm going to talk about now. Since we talked about the story first, now we're going to talk about the art, the eart, and the animation. The eart, I don't know how you pronounce these Earthling words, but whatever. Anyways, it's some pretty nice art. It's got a nice fluid animation style, very similar to how the Invader Zim show was animated. Also having a very close style to the Invader Zim comics. That's very interesting. Yeah, and it was a very fluid animation with the same good kind of combination style between the show and the comics. I'd rate that a 10 out of 10 also. So yeah, that was also good. Alright, so next up, we're going to talk about the pacing of the movie. The movie had a very interesting pacing. It was kind of slow at first, I'm not going to lie. But around the second half of the movie, it starts to get good. And it's very good. I loved it. I like the pacing. It's faster paced. by the second half. The first half is a little slower, but it's still good. So I'd rate the pacing probably like, I don't know, like an 8 out of 10 or something, I guess. So yeah, overall, it's a very good movie. It does change art styles a bit. That's kind of a spoiler, though, so I won't really go into further detail. But when it changes animation style, it is very nice, very interesting. Overall, I'd rate this movie like a 10 out of 10. It's really good. So yeah. Anyways, that's all I really have to say about this movie. Tur, why don't you say something, end off this video log thing, whatever we're doing. I don't even know why we're making this. Tur, do something. Okay, boss. You better subscribe.